Okay. Okay. Just going to pop the video in the Creative Family group. Okay, and I'm just going to find it on YouTube. Must be there. Naomi's only made a comment. Hello, Lorraine. How are you? See it, but I can't click on it. Okay. Hello. Rightio. So, hello, Mary. How are you? So, we're going to play with... Oh, Mammy John, can I have some water, please? A big brush. Oh.
No, can I request that?
Oh, dear. We're going to use these Fluros Scrapbook. Okay, I know they're out of stock. Wasn't able to get... Here, can you put water on here, please? Yeah. Wasn't able to get more before... tonight's class, but if you would like them, okay, while the class is live, you can make a comment, make sure someone sees your comment and says, yes, we'll order those for you. But after the class is finished, just send us a message if you would like to order them. Hello, Gail and Diane B, Deborah and Pam. And what we'll do is we'll put the orders in for you. Yeah, just wait, mate.
What?
Just go and give this a bit of a wash. You don't have to get all the colour off as long as there's only the loose colour.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll leave that there for the moment. There. I'm just going to rinse a paint palette for me. Let's use this one. So there are 8 colours, and they are green, blue, purple, magenta, red, pink, orange, and yellow. Who was I up to? I said hello to Pam. Hello, Lee and Trish. Hello, Di. Hope you've been resting this afternoon, Di. Hello, Tash and Debbie. Thank you. Hope you're all travelling into Christmas break with good health and a happy spirit. Yes. Yeah. I am really tired. Not doing fabulously, but I am really tired. We're not rushing to do everything. We've still got another day. Got an extra set of hands on deck tomorrow. We think we're just going to go and find a Santa poster somewhere in Gladstone and have a photo with the Santa poster. We have organised that we can line up somewhere where we didn't realise we had to book and try and get slotted in sometime tomorrow for a Santa photo. But what we'll do is we'll just find a Santa poster like we did in 2020. Because, yeah. The boy is actually Noah.
Yeah.
Could you just track your brother, please?
I can't track him. He's blocked me.
No, he hasn't.
Can you go my phone then?
He has.
Oh.
My phone's in my swimming bag in my room.
Okay, let's go back this way now because I don't think I want to use that blue one. I don't know if that blue's going to want to move. So we're just going to put out $1 of each. I think we're going to use them all. I don't know. If you're following along, the purple, the blue, and the green, I'm not completely sold on how much of those I'm going to use. So I'm going to put a little bit less of those. I was looking for something different to watch this afternoon after I've had a nap while Amelia was watching a Tinkerbell movie. Yeah. Blue's nice. Pull that fluoro. I just pull out a nice blue.
Annie Robbins joined us, and Christy has, and Cheryl has as well. And she says she's just found the album site you talked about on the online store. And she says, wow, that is going to be so useful.
Which one's that? The albums. Where am I up to?
The album site she talked about.
Oh, hello, Chrissy. Just found the album site you talked about. Wow, this is going to be so useful. Yeah. Oh, when I was talking about if you click on the number of products and then it shows you all the different collections. Yeah, that was a really interesting find. Hey, that was a little a sneaky little thing.
And Lee's joined us as well, and she's going to finish kits from 2020 tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Hello, Robin. That's really cool. Lee? Okay, let's put a little tiny bit of water on here. We're just going to do a swatch of these first so you can see what the colours are like. Well, that's just fluoro. That's just phenomenal. I don't think the camera can really pick it up. It's just psychotic, that colour. My water's going to be all sorts of mucko.
Oh no, he must be going through the part where there's no service. Is the angle on that?
That means he will be above Childers. He should be above Childers by now. Could you get me one of those cleaning cloths? Those cloth nappies, cleaning cloths out of the hallway cupboard, please?
Did you go up to class for your stuff today?
We only just turned up to class, so I wanted to watch something a little different. Naomi and I have just been watching Abduction with Taylor Lautner, and it's not bad. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a sad movie about a kid that finds out that he was abducted and raised by the wrong people, but it's very different. It's more of a, it's a bit Die Hard-ish. Let's put it like that. It's a bit of a spy sort of, yeah, goodies and baddies, and who in the goodies is a baddie, and now must think we're mad because I still hang cloth nappies. We still hang cloth nappies on the line because we're using this cleaning cloths. I'm going to try not to use wipes from now on. With the whole red cycle collapsing and not being able to recycle soft plastics anymore, which is really upsetting, got to find another way to save the planet as an alternative. So, going to try not to buy baby wipes again. So I'm going to try and use the good old cloth nappy. And water. Okay, so these are the colours. Let's write next to them. So I could like cut this strip and then store it, you know, or put it in my belly book. You know, where you stick in your belly things.
Safety orange and safety yellow.
Safety oranges.
She's just joined us and she says, hi everyone, finally made it to a live class. Wrapping presents while I'm watching.
So this one's called yellow, we know that. And this one's orange. And this one's pink. This one's red, magenta, purple, blue, and green. Here we go. They're pretty bright. The video does not do them justice. They are just beyond fluorescent. So this is glowing fluorescence. That's yellow. So what am I going to do? I want to do a background with them. Right-handed, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so let's do... I've got some Tropicana bits and pieces.
Chloe's joined us as well.
I think I want to use that BFFs, actually. It's not Tropicana, but...
Pat says everyone must be so excited to see Milton again.
Oh, beyond excited.
And Karen hates to tell everyone nearly missed it.
We would use those flowers. We can use these. Maybe a bit of blue. I reckon we just use the pink, orange, yellow, red, and magenta.
Just for a bit of difference. Great.
I don't know. I don't know if green's going to work. Let's just get another piece of paper. I want to paint it.
What type of piece of paper is this?
It's a piece of 300 GSM Grange. You need to sell me 2, please. What about we do... So my ruler is 1 inch wide. So if you don't have a 1 inch wide ruler, maybe you could just do a... How wide is this? Okay. So I'm going to draw a grid that's 1 inch by 1 inch all over my page. Don't ask where this kind of ridiculousness comes from. And I'm drawing it very softly. Very, very softly. So I'm going to say, so you're using fluoros. So we're using fluoros. We're using some really seriously bright colours. We might not even use any of the Tropicana. Oh, we'll try.
Well, Jacqueline's joined us and she's 7 days into her cook.
Oh, darling. So many people have got it now that haven't had it before. It was scary going out shopping with so many people just not even thinking about social distancing and, you know, just not even, you know, trying to, like, people getting in your personal space. Like, even pre-pandemic, I quite appreciated personal space. I definitely still do. Okay, let's start back from the other end because I bet you that's crooked by now. And hope that this is exactly 12 inches and my rule is exactly 1 inch. Hello, Mel, if you're watching. Mel was in today, up on their Chrissy holidays. Oh, dear. My ruler is not 1 inch wide. My ruler is just over 1 inch wide. Okay.
What do you want to call this page one?
Creating with fluoros. A fluoro page. Okay. Reboot. Let's mark every inch on all 4 sides. So yeah, we're probably 3/4 of the way through the movie, you reckon?
We only have about 20 minutes left. We're more than 3/4 left.
Well, I don't know. It's a long movie. So we're going to watch the rest after class, maybe. I don't think I'm going to have it in me. But the boy is on his way. He might arrive during class, but I don't think he will because the roadworks are pretty horrendous. Now, make sure you check your emails over the weekend, everybody. And if I have cleaned up your email account by merging your multiple emails, you might have a thing asking you if you give us permission to send you emails. And you will occasionally get an email from us or from our email program that asks if you still want to give us permission to send you emails. That is part of compliance with international legislation, not just Australian legislation. We have to meet international rulings with emails as well. It's all proving we're not spammers. Because email's been a very good form of communication for us. Facebook's great, but not everyone has Facebook. And sometimes you miss stuff on Facebook. Sometimes you miss the posts. Like if you don't visit our Facebook page on a regular basis and like and comment on a regular basis, you don't actually see everything that goes on, which is interesting. And sometimes if you don't visit a Facebook page for a while, they can randomly drop you off the likers list. Okay. I don't have to put my head right in the way. So I'm trying to be as light as possible because I want to rub these lines out. Oops. Noah is currently creating in the dining room. Amelia's watching a movie. Probably still eating a dinner too.
No, don't forget to show Amelia.
Yeah.
But yes, Noah is creating. He's doing a bit of different artwork. Can't really say, just in case the recipient sees this come up on their Facebook feed. Oh, if you over the holidays, if our trading hours don't suit your travelling to or through Gladstone over the holidays, don't forget you can arrange a shopping trip with us outside of trading hours. We do that all the time. People that travel. But the thing you're getting an email about won't work in store. Everybody is getting an email.
Kai said, I got my order yesterday. I have to change the two little kids out multiple times. Jacqueline says I'm resting lots, having hydrates, and just taking it easy.
Yeah, you got to.
Marie's joined us.
Hello, Marie.
And tomorrow we'll have to look at Sandra's email because she's not getting.
No, I have fixed Sandra's emails again.
Okay, well, we will do a test
I have. I'll just get it to load here.
653.
So I'm drawing a 1-inch grid. I don't know if this is going to work. So what I'm I'm thinking of doing, you could probably do without the grid, you could probably do it randomly, but I know it would probably go a bit askew if I did that. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a patchwork of painted squares in our colours that we picked. So we picked these ones here. Pink, orange, yellow, red, and magenta.
Oh, Diane G's joined us.
So you sometimes, if you're not getting emails, you need to check in your junk too. And not your junk on your computer, your junk in your your junk in your when you log in to your emails online. Nah. Yeah, nah, Sandra, it says you're getting the email, so they could be going into your junk.
Marie says those are vibrant colours, and Jack wants to know if we did the Peace and Joy Selfie Challenge prize.
No, I asked my compadres to help me, and no one did. And yeah,
Where was this?
you were in the room, but you were probably thinking Dad would do it.
Was I busy? Was
Probably.
I at work?
No, I was at home here.
I was probably busy.
So we're just going to put some bits of each colour. I'm starting with the one that's called red. I'm going to try and make it that it's not too contrived and in the same spot all the time. So then I'm going to turn it around because my brush is rounded. It gives a bit of a roundedness. And then I'm going to do a bit more. So I get sort of rounded corners and get a bit more of a layer to it. But I'm not going to go over the pencil line because if I go over the pencil line, it'll be just about impossible to rub out. Well, that's going to be hard. Oh, that's going to be hard. Set it and then I did it. Okay. Yeah, Sandra, it looks like you've received emails and clicked on them. So I'm not sure. So they are getting through. That's all the emails we're sending. You'll only get one email every 16 hours from us.
Cheryl's doing towels for Christmas, I think.
Is that sorry? Topping towels, also a wonderful handy gift. Oh, yes. Yep, putting the top bits on the towels, yep.
And then, Diane G says she's taking over her mom's tradition of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Colin's talking about her Christmas plans.
Geez, this is bright.
Oh, really?
See ya.
Bye. Yeah.
Have fun.
Always fun.
You sound so fun.
Times raw.
Apparently they played the Muppets 12 Days of Christmas song on Cole's radio the other night. Oh crap. We're gonna have to put fluoro yellow in there. Oops. I'm not being very good with this, am I? Go around and even them up so they don't look like they're going one way. I look a little bit like Pac-Man ghost right now.
Did I leave the espresso monkey?
Espresso. Oh, this one.
Yes. Hey, Mum.
We're going to talk about his wrapping skills.
Oh, your wrapping skills are interesting.
Well, it's a cup.
Yep. Shh. Don't. He might be listening.
Chloe says she loves the look of the January kids. Can't wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the January kits look so interesting. Can't wait to use them. Okay, let's use this one. This one's called Pink.
And Karen H. agrees
What's that?
about the January kids.
Oops.
We've also been talking about how I'm going to be doing the Please Enjoy Selfie page tomorrow, and the ladies think that it's going to be a tough one. So we might be
I
doing
think it's meant to be a random winner. I'm sure I said it was going to be a random.
Excellent.
Put them-
Then I can do the raffle.
Yeah, but I don't know if we should actually check that everyone's used the proper stuff.
Oh,
That's what I asked for help with.
yeah, adding detail to the job.
Yep, that's why I asked for help.
That's a worry thing.
In all our free time.
If I do it, do I get out of cleaning?
Nope. Your brother's going to pull the guest card. And then your other brother's going to try and pull the guest card.
No, my other brother's just going to go and hide.
Yep.
Disappear.
And so's your sister.
Which means it'll be me.
And
you,
me.
And Dad.
Oh no, Dad will run the off. He'll have something else to do.
Yeah, grocery shopping. I'm playing with my vertigo mom. I can see how this is going to go.
Clean with your vertigo, mother.
I'm looking forward to it. Marie says this is reminding me of a Scrabble board game.
There's a bit. I was just thinking that it was a little scrabbly. Wasn't that?
Trisha's getting thunder, but her bet is that it's going to go around them.
Yep, let's hope it.
I can't find undies.
You have at least 10 pairs and a mom and dad's room.
Or in your drawer. You've got undies in your drawer.
No, it's only the short undies. And I need bad undies. That's the one I wear for night.
Just go
Just wear any undies. It's not an undie criteria for bed. Why do we? Oh.
She's yours.
Yeah, she is. She is. I bet she is. So we're going to use orange next.
To do the codification. I just supported it.
So now on orange. And we're just randomly filling in the dots.
Actually, here's a question I never asked. If Amelia was a boy, what would you have called her?
No clue.
Did you not start thinking of names until after you had the test?
No, only had a girl name.
Oh, well done. You only had one?
Yep.
Didn't have a backup?
No,
Well, she looked more like a Dorothy.
no.
Risky business.
Oh, I probably had a name as a possibility if she was twins. You've got to have a possibility if there's twins, because we've had a genetics done. We have a 50-50 chance of twins. To have 4 singletons is really good with a 50-50 chance of twins.
Could you imagine if Amelia was a set of twins just for like...
Imagine if either of the boys were a set of twins.
No, I refuse. Leanne says she's loving the colours. Hold up. What was the twins' name?
Not telling you, because it's not a name that's of any validity in our family.
Oh, so you didn't use a family name?
No, it is a family name.
Oh. So what?
Because it's just not one of your siblings, so it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't like to know.
You don't need to know on a video.
I'm curious.
Curious George. You want to make my child curious? Oh dear. I'm getting text messages.
It's nothing.
Is
He's
it?
just gone through children's.
There you go. That's why he couldn't be found.
Mary's gonna love us and leave us. She's got 100 things to do. She's wishing us all a Merry Christmas. You too, Mary.
You too, Mary. Let's do magenta
It's
next.
a bit like that at the moment, isn't it?
100 million things to do. My mad fool mistake is I've left making rumbles until all the family's going to be here to eat them before they're, oh, Mum, we'll help you make those. Yeah.
With the one part of cooking that Milton volunteered for.
And apparently he's going to cook some of the meals on Christmas Day.
What is he gonna cook?
I don't know. He's got something new he's been cooking.
Well, he's not cooking my cheesecake.
I don't think he wants to cook your cheesecake. Best thing about your cheesecake is it was my cheesecake and now I don't have to cook it.
I'm very good at it. I've never burnt a cheesecake. You do
Your
not.
father has.
You do not. And I've
Quentin
never
has burnt my cheesecake many times. I make a baked cheesecake.
I've never burnt meringues or a cheesecake, so I have to say that's.
Oh no, you have burnt meringues.
I've
Don't
burnt meringues. Oh,
Yeah.
no. But I've never burnt a cheesecake. That's a pure miracle.
you have burnt meringues
I've never,
recently?
oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the first one I've ever burnt. Like,
Yes, but Dad was helping. Let's
see,
blame Dad.
I had a handicap. But
Are we going to leave some of them blank?
I think you might. I'm not
We
gonna
need
lie.
more yellow.
It's gonna be very blinding if you fill every square.
I think we need more yellow, and I'm still tossing up whether to add blue or green. But I don't think we need blue or green right now.
Maybe purple. It might just, not a lot of it, just a little. No, it doesn't match Tropicana. But you need.
I don't think when you're using fluoros, matching is a specific statement you need to use.
Well,
So one thing that's really handy when you do use fluoros and really bright colours is the use of white and the use of black. Both colours are a really important addition because they help making it pop, but they also mean that, you can subdue the busyness as well, especially when we're doing something like this. I think we need more yellow.
I'm so glad.
might need fresh water.
Nope.
Oh yeah, my water's just not clean.
Kind of got peeling all over me. I'm nearly there. I've only got like 50 more minutes left to
Go around. Still didn't go around.
I was going to make it.
No, you weren't.
If I had an extra 30 centimeters of that.
Yes, if my arms were an extra 30 centimeters long. Does anyone else see the problem with that statement? I think she's just busted sidetrack up the hallway, reading a book or playing a game or something, that when they should be, because a lot of times when they're meant to be doing something, we'll find them both sitting on Noah's bed reading when they're meant to be doing a chore or getting her showered or something. Oh dear. World War III has started up the hallway.
Noel cut his toe in the shower door.
No, I cut his tongue. How? There is no.
They got into an argument as she popped into the shower. Surprisingly, a cut toe finishes all arguments, would you believe?
Well, there's no sharp bits on the shower.
That's a good question, then.
What are you looking for? The cat?
Missy.
Okay. So let's put that aside. Doesn't look bright on the video, does it? It is bright. Okay, let's do our BFFs. And hit the middle bits.
Which one's the one?
11435. What colour will we paint this? Let's paint it one of our colours.
Karen hates me for like that. I'm sorry. I'm just dealing with a kid and one cut toe.
I think. What do we think the red or the magenta? What do you guys think? Oh, Mama, I've never made a baked cheesecake. I always did the gelatin ones. My boss asked me if I could do one because they were made a New York one. Yep. I make a New York baked cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of the gelatin type cheesecakes. Yep, they don't always agree with me. Colours remind me of bingo card. Yep. Very bingo. I should do a bingo title, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll write that down. I'll forget that. Bingo. 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 Sorry, I had to do it. I think either the red or the mid. I think the red. I think we'll use the red colour. The one that's called red. Which one's it? It's this one. That was this one here. There's less of it on the background for some reason.
Did you manage to read Karen pages?
Yeah, that she makes New York cheesecakes because her boss asked her to once.
And then Jackie says she likes the colours that reminds her of.
Yeah, I just said we need to make a bingo title.
Oh, okay. Let me write that down.
I wrote it down on the map, but I'll forget it.
Okay, let me write down my book. /stats.
Which he never gives me any of the information out of.
Like, I drew a pretty nice garden and I've done some caricature.
Yeah, Naomi draws in Quentin's notes book, but Quentin never gives me the notes. So remember, if you would like us to put through to pre-order you a set of these fluoro paints, just let us know. I know a lot of you had them. I think they're pretty cool.
It was listed as one of the fears and frustrations.
This was a fear and frustration creating with fluoro colors. How do we create with these fluoro paints?
And Liz has just joined us on YouTube.
Hey Liz, how are you? So, gonna say, so if your family are still stuck for what to get you, don't forget you can, that our gift vouchers online are self-serve. They just go on. I'm going to leave that on the front page for a couple more days. I'll probably take it down on Sunday or Monday.
Let's be honest, we're going to take it down Monday because Sunday we're going to be having family time.
Yeah. So what they do is they just order the, not telling you who's got gift vouchers coming their way either. They order the gift voucher. They get sent an email and it's got some instructions on how to use it, and they can just send you the link and then you use the gift card. So we've actually had some ladies gift them to each other. We actually have some ladies that have bought gift cards for themselves for later use when, you know, they knew something was coming up they wanted to buy, but they just knew when it came up they might not have what they needed, so they've used it as a means of saving.
And we know a lot of ladies that will be very happy for Christmas.
Yes, there's a lot of people that are going to be quite happy with what they're getting. Rightio. Let's use our trusty cloth nappy. So I did attempt to use cloth nappies as a busy working mum with child number 3, but just was such a difficult thing to have to come home from work after a long day at work and organise kids and do everything with her, and then to do nappies and everything as well. So gave it a good go, but then went over to disposables. It's very hard when you're a busy working mum who owns her own business. I'm going to say that. I learnt that one the hard way. Okay, let's just hang my fluoro. It's going to look interesting. And people used to, I had a baby and I've always used cloth nappies for cleaning cloths. Had a baby and cloth nappies and using them as cleaning cloths, and the neighbours thought I was a bit of a loony. They were worried about what was going on with my poor baby. A piece of black card. So this is a piece of kaleidoscope black. It's smooth. It's 270 GSM and it is a recycled black. Recycled cardstock. So it's quite nice. It's not bright black, but it's a nice black. Let's have a look here. So we're going to use, pop. So that's nice. Pop. That's pretty cool. This is not quite dry yet, so let's leave it aside a little bit longer. Some black thread. Okay.
Are you using one sheet of that?
Yeah, because I need to just Find a photo. I think I'm going to use a photo. I know what photo I want. This is how we used to make embellishments. Is we used to trace. This one is for a scrap pages one. I love to dance, so that's what I used to use on dancing pages. I used to trace the little embellishments and cut them out, and then yeah, that's how we used to scrapbook a bazillion years ago. I'm just gonna look for one of those dodgy photos. Oh gosh, no. Of the two girls together. You know, the ones where they've used the filters, not the mustache one, not the bald one, maybe not that one. They're interesting, kids. Make sure you keep the outside light on.
Yeah, I'll just left them on.
When your brother arrives.
I'm gonna go next one. Definition, she says sentences like that. What was looking forward to Christmas presents from Mum. She ordered through your shop.
Okay. Just trying to find some photos of these two girls. I don't think they saw each other. No, it is a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. November 2020. Let's have a look at November 2020. Well, it should be because there's one of that kid. I did not come to class, so watch me look for photos. I think I've scrapbooked them all. I think this is it. Okay. Really? That's terrible, but I don't have any more photos. Of the two girls. Oh, what's this one? October.
Might be some nice ones for my birthday.
No, you weren't home. What's that?
Yeah, we drove down on my birthday. We drove up on my birthday.
No, you drove up for your sister's birthday.
No, I thought we drove up for my birthday because Malcolm spent 6 hours in a car with me and didn't realise it was my birthday until he said happy birthday when we walked in the door.
Oh, don't be like that.
No, I'm serious. Almost definitely. I'll ask him when he gets it. I thought it was quite funny.
So let's stick our BFFs to a bit of black. The only thing wrong with this is the bottle plastic is really, really hard, and it's very hard on your hands to squeeze. But other than that, the product is fabulous. This is the 3D crystal accents from Couture. So the product is really good. It's basically the same as Glossy Accents and Dimensional Magic, but it's just a fractional amount thicker. It's just slightly thicker.
That might be really good for places that have super
It dries very quickly in the heat here. Oh dear.
I'm gonna have a Titanic.
I'm using black. I don't want it to show up. Because it dries glossy, so you've got to be a little careful. Okay. Show me your toe.
Have you tried it?
Show me your toe, please.
I've got a Band-Aid.
Show me your toe. Dear me.
Surgery for idiots.
Yeah, no, with the end.
What's this one?
Where? On the side.
Cut. I'm not have to.
Do I need to get a microscope out?
No,
More than likely.
there's the cut.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You're not going to die.
We need a Band-Aid?
No.
No, he doesn't need a Band-Aid.
Well, it was bleeding before and I was
So
like,
I'll put my Band-Aid back in my room and then on my bed. Underneath my pillow.
which pillow?
Annie, I'll find it.
You better hide it from Milton.
That's the whole point.
I'm just going to get rid of the glossiness just here.
I would put it in my sock drawer if I had one.
Oh, yeah. So this black cardstock is, so it's 270 GSM, but it's a good thickness. It's a good thick cardstock.
We just put a link to it. We have it in stock.
We're just trying to get a reliable source. We did have a reliable source of black. So this is coming from the reliable source of a black, smooth black we had, but he can't get black anymore, the other black we were buying. So yeah, we've got a good supply of this. So this is what we're going with for now. So we're going to cut this out with a little bit of a border around it.
Plus, it's made out of 100% recycled materials.
Yeah,
Bonus round.
yeah. I thought everyone would appreciate that we're using something. Because you know all of our pattern paper is all from sustainable sources. And the plates used to print our pattern paper, and you can only buy our pattern paper from us, the plates used to print them are recycled. So once our paper is printed, then the plates are cleared and they're used for something else. They're used for another client. So that's pretty cool. Oh, oops, went a bit far there. Just got to be careful going right to the end of the scissors because it actually makes like a T-junction thing. Makes a split across. Don't forget tomorrow morning you've got Naomi John. Oh, we're meant to be doing a weekly roundup somehow tomorrow with the whole fam.
Might be a video of us cleaning.
It might be a video of us finding a Santa.
I do think my advent calendar box will be a no scribe. Because Dad said he's not getting up until 7:30.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to find a different scribe in the house. I don't know if your brother will get up.
And it's a weekend.
Probably
so
your brother's first day off in an extremely long time because he works most weekends.
So Milton's not going to get up. Noah's not going to get up. And Amelia, it's the weekend.
Amelia's going to be annoying Noah. More annoying Milton.
So, the likelihood of having scratch.
That's if Amelia's up because she's determined to stay up until her brother arrives. So I'm just rounding off the corners. Geez, that's not very neat. So next week's classes are Scrapbox week. It's Scrapbox week next week, but Quentin has said that if I'm not well enough, he's going to cancel them. So we'll see how we go.
Never know, you might make a miracle recovery.
I might. He wasn't going to let me do tonight's class. Let's put it that way. He was pretty determined I wasn't teaching. Is that dry? I think that's dry.
I think we need to rub out the lines.
Oh, it's very dark, isn't it?
Chuck some colour in
Yeah. Let's rub our lines out very carefully. And oh look, there's a line that won't disappear because I painted it. So a nice decent eraser. And I'm just going to go round and I'm going to go around and do the four sides. Just doing like the 6 inches of lines coming towards me like this. I do have a few lines I have painted over. They're not going to disappear. So you can see why I'm using 300 GSM cardstock. It does hold up better. Smooth cardstock holds up better. I'm using a decent lead, so it's easier to rub out, and I was quite light-handed with it. You can see in a couple of places where I painted my line. Get stuck. It really strobes with the brightness of this, doesn't it?
Yeah, your light doesn't like it.
The light does not like the fluoros. Now, if I had created this without a grid, yeah, I can tell you it would not have been this sort of neatish. I would have had, yeah, would have drifted off the page. Would not have been funny.
This would have been one of those, oh, look, it's a butterfly moment.
Yeah. Wish I could print fluoros. They're nearly impossible to print.
Neat.
Oh, this hurts my arm. What does Quentin call this kind of page? A fluff and stick. Fluff around for an hour or an hour and a half, make it a background, and then just stick it all on.
It is one of the easy classes as well, isn't it? I don't know if you know it.
Oh, something wasn't dry. Oh, I've got a little bit of a query for myself. This is a black juice up pen. What are our juice up pens?
Yeah, it will write up on top of it.
Oh, look at that.
The black pens can write on anything. The silver, because they're opaque, the silver pens only white.
Yeah, the silver won't show up. It's too light. It's
not opaque.
so. I'm thinking we're going to put our photo here. So I'm just going to test something over here.
So the black stemmed pens on here.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. It's not working. It is working over the paint, but the paint's a bit soft. This looks like a bought pattern paper. Doesn't it? Oh. I keep squizzling it over here out of habit just to see if it still works. And you know what? It still works. Wow. And it's hiding my pencil lines. Oh, still works. Oh, I love this. And I even like where it's a bit sketchy over the paint. It's just, I'm liking this. Sorry.
Doing it to every single one.
Well, I am now. I'm liking this. This is fun. Sorry. Sorry to anyone that doesn't like doing lots to a page, but this is fun. Doesn't ride over the paint really well because the paint's still not cured. I think if you left the paint a couple of days, it might. I don't know. I think it's maybe it's because the paint's so fluoro.
What was on the page again?
Are you doing your coffee cup now?
No, it's now I was trying to figure out a word for Kayla's cup, and I was going to write it down on a piece of paper, and he was going to check on it. I was going to get some ideas and write them down on a piece of paper.
Tell him there's a book of quotes in the bookcase right next to him on the top shelf. He might find a small quote about flowers or life.
Jalen says loving it. That's what I would do. It's very pretty.
I don't get to experiment a real lot because everything's for a class that I do at the moment. So I don't get a lot of time to experiment unless it's in a class. So, sorry. Anyway, and it still writes. Look at that. Did I do them all? The screen, they all look done. Look at that.
What about that pink one on the top?
Which one?
I know you've done it. Something doesn't look like it because it's so close to the other.
Look at that. Looks like you're trying to tell Naomi a secret. Oh, I probably could have used the blue and the purple on here. But oh well. So let's cut our photo down.
The last email that she got from us was Monday.
Yep. I haven't sent any other.
Yeah, the
I
weekend.
not see that it had anything about this weekend. Nope. Your email, you'll get an email this weekend. So everyone's going to get an email tomorrow. So I'm going to cut my photo down to 4x4. And then I'm going to cut, so they need 2 pieces of white. So I think everyone should swatch on a piece of white. So they need 2 pieces of white. And then I'm going to cut a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece. And then we're going to cut from the black a 4 3/8. So halfway between 4 1/4 and 4 1/2. So it's 4 3/8 is halfway between 4 1/4 and 4 1/2. Let's have a quick squeeze. I was contemplating using those, but this has not turned into a Tropicana layout, has it? I could put the rainbow on. Some sequins, maybe not. What technology would it take to print in fluoro? Fluoro just makes everything look. I've got an idea. So let's get our rainbow and roughly cut. So this is a 12001 rainbow. And roughly cut a rainbow out of the white. So we've rough cut a rainbow, right? Where's the paint palette gone? Up there.
But what was it again?
12001.
Is that mentioned?
Okay. So let's paint. You can always flip this over, it doesn't work. Some radiating stripes of our colours. Oh, that's cool how it's blended between the two. Fuck. Don't swear.
I did not know that thing was on.
Well, of course it's on. Your sister's had a library recently. It's a barcode scanner. Amelia likes to do libraries with the barcode scanner. Best thing going. There you go. Rightio. Let's do some orange. Some orange in here. Oop, that yellow is just about gone. A bit of orange. Let's do a bit more orange here. And do a pink. Bit of pink here. Dollop of pink up here. Bit rough. But I'm hoping it doesn't look so bad when we wash down there. Set that up there. Move that. See, Pam, I'm keeping my messy mat nice this time. I'm not going to sand this one. I promise. And what I do? Yeah, she's going, yeah.
It's like I'm not going to get paint on messing that tomorrow.
See, we're only going to see bits of it through our rainbow. Paint the rainbow. Okay, so glue. Where's the glue? There it is. And because I sort of spread the paint out, it should dry pretty quickly. The fan on this glue is just drying so fast.
Pam says, pleased to see. So considering how much trouble I got over the last one.
It's okay. They're made to get messy.
That's That's what my argument was, and you told me not when it was brand new.
Yeah, not the day it's been purchased. And let's stick that on there. Let's get rid of the smushiness of the glue smush. If you missed it, we made a Tropicana rainbow card recently. Not long ago. And then so gin, what's that? 2 hours, depending on how it works.
It's past the majority.
Oh, there's a heap now, but we do the same when we travel, as we text the family group text message chat. It's called the Weird Squad. We text where we are. Whenever we pass town, we stop. Obviously, we stop because you can't text and drive. Stop, stretch our legs for a moment, and send a message where we are. It's an important thing to do. Don't want to wish you did it later. Okay, I think we're going to do some fancy schmancies in this.
Calling saying goodbye. Wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas and holiday. But she's doing so that kids presents now that they're in bed. So.
Okay, enjoy.
Chloe.
Have a good holiday. Hope everyone has a safe holiday. And Santa's good to you all. On the inside here, I'm just going to wipe some of the fluoro off and just get a bit of fluoro back there. I didn't think this would be a long class, but
Yeah, you promised me now.
I did promise her a quick class.
It's an hour and 15 minutes. I want my double pay.
Do we remove that strip? We do that, that's going to fall apart.
Trish says that these weird clothes remind her of the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
And
Colour t-shirts.
Jacqueline said
Noah and I were looking at Hypercolour t-shirts the other day. This Hypercolour is this cool new thing. Not. I thought we still had a Hypercolour t-shirt somewhere. Well, Milt's probably got it when he does retro stuff. Do we want to cut some of these bits out? Let's have a look how it looks first. Oh, I think we need to mat our rainbow. But before we do that, so see this little bit in here? This little smiley face in there? That little bit in there? We're going to remove that. We've got to finish our movie before your brother gets here and wants to go to sleep. Because he's decided he's bringing the Euro bed. So he's sleeping in the lounge room because he's, well, besides the fact Amelia did not clear a space for a swag or a stretcher in her bedroom. When you have as many kids as us, you actually don't have a spare bedroom. Amelia could share a queen size bed with Naomi or Milton. She sometimes does, but Milton puts a boundary up of pillows because Amelia kicks like a mule. She does. Hey.
Starfish.
She starfishes as well. She is a starfish. And let's cut out behind our dots. But that means someone else has to sleep in the loft bed. Amelia has a loft bed.
I did do it for a year. But
Not a year. You only did it
still, I'm not a fan.
for 6 months. Naomi slept in the loft bed for 6 months. It was either sleep in the... Oh, no, you didn't in the end. You shared the room with your sister.
No, I did sleep in the loft bed.
Oh, because you got sick of sharing a room with your sister.
Yeah, well, I shared...
And all the Barbies in the world.
I shared with her from when she was 1 to...
No, Noah shared at 1. Noah and Amelia shared when Amelia was little for it. The boys have shared. The girls have shared.
Amelia and I shared...
The only two that have never shared a room are Naomi and Noah, and Milton and Naomi have shared while we renovated when they were really, really little. They shared for a month.
Amelia and I shared for the longest, and we shared for 3 years.
Oh no, the boys have shared the longest.
No, we shared for 3 years straight. Amelia and I.
Well, the boys have shared for a long time. On and off.
Not straight though. And then Sandra says when growing up, 4 of the girls, and they've only had to share a bedroom. Goodness me. Amelia, I've got a gift.
Oh, what's the gift?
I've got a card that didn't cut.
There we go. Let's test that.
Is it the steps?
No, it needs to go on black.
That's right. It's getting lucky.
So now let's stick our rainbow to black. Oh no, I just ripped it.
That's why it's
You
yours.
didn't even get very far, did you, Frank?
And I ripped it too.
You meant to cut them out, not rip them out.
Oops.
Oops. Okay, let's stick that there. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's cut the middle out of our 2 photo mats and then prep our photo. Unusual for me to use a photo, hey?
Grab the latest history textbook.
What's that? You're going to write it in the history textbook, are you?
On this day, 23rd of December, 2022, Alicia Redshaw decided, what would you like your full name? And then I named it. It's up to you.
It's probably the only way I'm going to get in a history textbook.
What? Is your full name?
No. That I used a photo.
You never know. At least one of your kids is probably going to make it.
Okay, so I'm sticking the layers of my photo mat together flat with just double-sided tape. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put foam behind it all. So we've got a tiny amount of black there. Let's put some foam. Okay. And then our BFFs is going to go on foam. But up here where it goes over the photo, I'm not going to put any foam. It's going to go like that. Okay. So let's cut this out with a little tiny border like we did on our BFFs, because it gets lost otherwise. And that's something you've got to sort of think about when you're doing a busy background. And this is a way to using one of your colours from your mats or from your title or something as a means to help calm things down and help things to stand out on your layout. This is called large. This is the large funky rainbow. This is called funky rainbow. I'm just gonna a bit of shape. I want a set of sunnies. I think these heart sunnies are cute. Okay. Put some black sign through here. Let's see what it looks like. I don't cut anything. Let's make it big. Can we turn the fan off, please?
Is it blowing something? Yes, no.
Oh, it's just causing havoc.
How much black thread?
Yeah, a bit. Oh, in the kit, just to give them a roll of black thread. I think they're going to need a whole roll.
Thanks for your sarcastic response at the beginning. Sure, appreciate it.
That's hot. See, it's a bit thicker.
Does it have 300 meters on the front?
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
I'm pretty sure they have 300 meters on them.
Don't be loving this layout. Sorry, I forgot Q was going to book a necessarily a different invoice when I show you. I haven't received it yet. I will rewind that.
What's the matter?
Dad forgot to send Sandra the invoice for.
Oh, okay. I think he did, but you might. I don't know. 2 3/4 from the top and about 1 1/4 inch from the left. We put our rainbow. Let's hold that down. So like sticking through gauze, sticking through thread is... You can turn that fan back on, hey. It's getting really hot. Sorry.
Meals, can you turn the fan on?
Please. Add a bit of glue to our foam just to help stick through the thread. There ends up being thread behind.
I'll get down to look at this.
About 2 inches from the top and the right. So see how the thread creates a bit of a more solid area for the photo to go on? It just solidifies that area just slightly. Then let's put a little bit of glue on the back of our foam for our BFFs. So what have we used from Tropicana? I think that rainbow's Tropicana. Oh, and we've got a flare button. We're using the Sunnies one, I think.
Like the bad the Sunnies or just the Sunnies?
The Sunnies. I think Amelia might be annoying Noel while he's creating. The movies on tonight are boring and you're waiting for your brother.
Yeah, he's going to help me with Dad's mug.
Who is?
Noah.
Oh, Noah's going to help you do the design on your mug for Dad.
No, I've already done the design. He's going to help me do the drawings and that stuff. Because I'm not good at drawing Australia.
A map of Australia.
No, Australia, because I drew the world next to hashtag best dad in the world.
Oh, okay. And Australia's not quite right on your map. Okay.
Yeah, I can't draw Australia correctly.
Right, because that's important.
We live in Australia,
Mhm.
so it is important.
So I'm just using my ruler as a bit of a rough guide to try and get this straight.
Rough guide.
Rough guide, yes, my little friend.
Wait a minute. Have I guessed this? Is that string?
It's thread.
Oh, I guessed it. I'm a champion. Last time I thought it was 10.
Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of molding paste.
They're all loving this page. Trish says, I love this page, though I wasn't sure at the beginning.
Yep. And then we're gonna put a pair of Sunnies.
I feel like I still have those.
And they don't match.
I feel like I had the colour cuts or the flare stuff.
But the outline of the Sunnies are actually the colour of
That's
the magenta
pink.
colour. Yeah, the magenta colour.
Magenta. I thought it was that pink or that pink. Whichever one.
Oh, I just got water in there. Don't know.
Yeah, I accidentally spat on it.
You spat on my plate.
When I was talking, it's an accident. I always do it. I can't control it.
I don't know about the Sunnies, but I think it needs it.
Okay, right.
It just needs a flip.
Are you ready to hear the tip?
Yeah. Okay. So 2 pieces of white,
Mhm.
1 piece of black.
Yeah.
A reel of thread.
One boho bliss BFFs open. One funky rainbow medium.
Oh, it's a large, isn't it?
It's a medium.
Oh, is it a medium?
The large goes in the huge package.
Oh,
The
okay. Yep.
A4.
Yep.
And 1 flare.
Hey, I still get that A4
$9.75.
packet correct.
Yep. She's trying to tell me something and you're yapping in my ear. $9.75. There we go. The kit is $9.75. Do you want to say goodnight and then you can go and sit with your brother again? Because I don't need your assistance. Why are you wearing good clothes?
These are pajama clothes.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Just so you know, they're not.
Oh, they were in pajama piles. Good night, hello, goodbye.
No.
No. It's like a piece of black.
Yeah. And the 2 bits of white. And the rainbow and the BFFs.
Oh, God. 1 minute.
I'll just leave the rainbow and the BFFs. We can do that tomorrow. So there we go. That's our page. And you do get a full reel of thread when you buy the kit. I think that works out a lot easier. Just to clear the mess off a bit. And if you would like the paints, time's almost up because the class is nearly finished. If you would like to pre-order the paint, because they're out of stock, just send us a messenger message and we can do that for you. And you've got to keep an eye on your emails for tomorrow. Keep an eye on them for tomorrow. It's not about tomorrow, but you will get your email tomorrow. You will get an email tomorrow about something that's happening over the holidays, but it's not about tomorrow. It's an email tomorrow. Oh, and that was the Juice It Up 04 in the black. So all the Pilot pens are made in Japan. Love, love, love that. Love supporting one of our partner countries. Yeah, so Gladstone is actually part of the Japanese Sister City program. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Love supporting other countries that manufacture, other than one place that just manufactures cheap stuff all the time. There we go. So there we are. That's what we made tonight. We made a fluoro page, and that's how easy it is to sort of get your fluoros and put them on a page. So we've used black and we've used white. So you couldn't use red or green or purple or anything. You could if you did the fluoros. So with your fluoros, you could probably use like... So a similar page could be done with like the... Where's our swatches? Actually, where's our swatches? So you could do like blue, purple, magenta, red, and probably yellow or pink or orange. We used 5 colors. I probably wouldn't use more than 5 at once. I'd say you could use like blue, green, orange, yellow, and red. They would look pretty fabulous. You could do something a bit Christmassy with the red and the green. But yeah, you could definitely do any combinations really. You could do just green and yellow and orange. So you could do the orange, yellow, and the green together for first day of work for an apprentice. So these are the colors that you're going to create with when you've got those photos of your teenager wearing high vis when they start their apprenticeship, or when they do work experience, or when they're trying on their woodwork shirt, because our kids have to wear a high vis work shirt when they do year 7 and year 8 woodwork and metalwork rotations.
No one buys them, they just wear hand-me-downs from
Everyone just wears hand-me-downs. We've just had the one. So yeah, there we go. By putting the paste behind the flare button, it means that our flare button's like nice and sitting nicely up, nice and raised. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jacqueline, Trish, Marie, and Tash, and Cheryl, and Pam, and Diane, and Cheryl, and thank you all. Thank you all for, well, we're not at the end of the year, but we're nearly there. We've still got another week of classes before the year ends. Oh, that's from our BFFs. So if you're doing the Art by Marlene, if you bought an Art by Marlene Advent Calendar kit, you've got 2 more classes to go, tomorrow morning and Sunday morning. Yes, Nami's doing a Sunday morning class. Sorry, yawning my head off. And then tomorrow sometime, the whole Redshaw gang, that's all 6 of us, will do some sort of weekly roundup / video, having a chat to you all about where we're at. And then so you'll all get an email tomorrow about something that's happening sometime over the weekend or next week. And then Monday's email will probably arrive on Tuesday morning, either before my 9:30 class or after my 9:30 class. So remember, Tuesday morning's card making class or Wednesday night's scrapbooking class, they are going to be with your scrapbox next week. So it's week 52. We're scrapboxing it. Who knows what we will create when we get our scrapboxes out. But yes, we're wishing you all a very merry and safe and happy and wonderful Christmas. I hope you all stay safe. Look after yourselves. Don't work too hard in the kitchen. Yeah. Thank you, Diane and Lee. Thank you, Deborah. Love the group. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you all. So if you came along and said hello and I didn't say hello back, hello. If you left a lovely comment or a Christmas message, thank you and take care. And we really, truly appreciate you guys. You just make it worthwhile doing what we do. Yeah, we really, really appreciate it. I love how this turned out. It's pretty bright. I wish I could show you how bright it was. It's actually looking really bright there, just sitting on the mat now on Facebook. All of a sudden, they're letting the brightness come through. YouTube's not as bright right now, but Facebook is. Who knew? They just switch around, don't they? I'm just going to hang out me. I've got a bit of fluoro on here. I'm going to attempt not to buy baby wipes. I'm going to attempt to be environmentally friendly with my cleaner. Oh, look, it's in the video. Deary, deary me. So take care, stay safe, love yous all, and we will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, have fun, and don't eat too many rumbles. Definitely don't eat too many of mine. But yeah, so see yous all later. Bye. Love yous. Thank you very, 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 very much. Hold something over the top, the fluoro lights up. Oh, there you go. My hand over the top, the fluoro lights up. How's that? Who knew? Thank you, Karen. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.